We got a really great one here. Well, this was quite the find, maybe the find of the weekend. An Atari. Would you hold the purse? Thank you. There's stuff inside of it. It's so cool. Original choking collection. Welcome back, everybody. We are back at the house, and it was an amazing day of yard sales and estate sales. As you can see, we got some really amazing items out here. We're going to go ahead and dive into those very, very soon. I just want to take a minute and thank all of my subscribers for continuing to like and comment on my videos. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you all have a wonderful afternoon. So to get things started, we'll start off with the more lowbrow items. We picked up a couple of point-and-shoot cameras. These are a surefire few bucks. Every time you pick them up, you can always double, triple, or quadruple your money on them. So I always like to pick those up. Then we also got this other point-and-shoot camera. It's a Vivitar point-and-shoot. Vivitars actually do all right. If you can get them for $1 or $2, they're really not a bad pickup. And then I also picked up some tackle and lures. If you can get cheap boxes of lures, you can piece these out. I'll probably get $100 per box of lures when I piece them out. So that's a really great deal as well, considering I only paid $5 for both of those. And then as you can see, there's a lot of video games out here. We also got this awesome Garmin navigation system. It's basically brand new. It's still in the box. And the price was right at only $5. We got this very vintage school bus. Anytime I find these die-cast vintage school buses, I always like to pick them up. They do incredibly well on various websites. And then there in the back, we got a brand new keyboard and mouse. There's like a mouse inside of there as well. And you can't really see the mouse, but it's there as well. It's got a mouse inside. It's an RGB mouse and keyboard setup. Those are really, really, really valuable. If you can get them for, like I did, $5, then the resale on them is going to do really great. Obviously, out here we got a ton of video games. There are some way better titles out here. All of these are for the Atari systems, the varying types of Ataris that were out there. But we got a really great one here. Well, this was quite the find, maybe the find of the weekend. An Atari 2600 Mario Bros. By Nintendo. Where else are you ever going to see this but right here, right now? So, fantastic pickup there. We also picked up a copy of Centipede for Atari. Really, really fantastic title. And then we got a bunch of these Sega Genesis games. Also super collectible. There's a couple of the Nintendo games here and some more Atari. And we also got this X-Men game for the Sega Game Gear. Game Gear is super collectible now. People are really getting back into playing those older games, and especially with the pamphlet, I should do really well with that. And then on to something that I think is one of the best finds of the weekend. We went to a lovely estate sale with a nice older man who had this original Superman lunchbox. This is from, I believe when I was looking it up, it said it was from the 1950s or 60s, so super duper collectible. I paid $20 for it, and it should sell for between $90 and $150. I'll probably clean it up. I might even try to see if I can get the thermos that goes with this from a separate sale and kind of put them together to make a better item. We also picked up this really beautiful Scream mask. It's an early Fun World mask division. These go for, it really depends on the variation. I'll have to do a little bit of research, but on average between $200 and $500 for one of these original Scream masks. So always be on the lookout for these. You can pick them up for $1 or $2 at a yard sale and make a whole lot more money back. And then we also picked up a handful of watches. Anytime I can get inexpensive watches, I always like to buy them. Watches can do really well, and often you'll find gold-filled watches or gold-plated over silver watches. So I always am on the lookout for a nice watch or two, and so these were the right deal at $1 a piece. And then really the big thing that we picked up was we bought a crystal collection. We'll start looking at all of these individual pieces and kind of going through them each one by one. There's this beautiful crystal skull here. I'm not exactly sure of the mineral that it's made out of, but it's very, very beautiful. We picked up this heart that's an amethyst. It's an amethyst heart. We got these balls of varying types of minerals and rocks. We got a bag of, I think it's called rutilated topaz. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. We got this jar of polished citrine, so those are really beautiful. We got this beautiful, I'm not exactly sure, maybe it's moonstone or it could be artificial. I'm not 100% sure. But look at the colors that kind of come through that. Really, really beautiful. We got another really awesome looking ball. A lot of these balls and domes and globe shaped rocks are going for the, like $100, $150, even $200. This one back here, I found several comps for $280, $320, $350. So that's really great. We also picked up this beautiful wolf rock. It's like an agate, or maybe it's fossilized wood. I'm not sure. Really beautiful. Again, if you know what this is, please leave a comment in the chat down below. We also got this fossilized tree. Look at how beautiful that is. Fossilized wood. And we got a whole bunch of these. They're like obelisks, and they are made out of varying types of rocks and minerals. Some of these go for really good money. This one I saw online was going for $85 to $150. So that's really, really nice. We got some really beautiful crystals. Quartz crystals. We got these massive bookends. Look at how beautiful these are. And all of these rocks I got for about $70 total for all of the rocks that are out here on the table. And I'm confident I can make that back on one or two sales. If you don't know, a lot of these rocks go for really, really good money on a lot of varying websites. And a lot of people collect them, myself included. I also collect them. There's another piece of citrine, I believe, or it could maybe be a sunstone. Not entirely sure, but that is a very, very beautiful rock. And we've got a few other globes. Look at how beautiful that is. And all of these came from one estate sale. The coolest piece by far is this. This actually has a hollow cabinet on the inside. You could put a bulb in there and you could have a little light that's made entirely out of rock. It's carved entirely out of rock. Look at how beautiful that is. Then we got a few smaller pieces as well. Just a whole bunch of really, really, really beautiful rocks. And if you go and look online at varying websites for these rocks, a lot of these go for really, really good money because they're hard to find. I can tell you, I've gone out looking for them, and they're not incredibly easy to locate. So this is a great opportunity if you can find these at yard sales and estate sales to pick these types of things up, especially given that most of these were $1 or less a piece, which quite frankly is the deal of a lifetime. It's I just got what I wanted, asked what you wanted for it, and you let me know. Look at how beautiful that is. Really, really beautiful rocks. Again, this one I looked up online and it was going for $280 to over $300 all day long. It's an apatite. It's made out of apatite. Really, really, really beautiful. So never pass on the rocks, guys. And also, don't pass on hitting that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button and leaving a comment about the favorite thing that you saw that I picked up, then I would really appreciate it. I hope that everybody has a wonderful weekend, and we will see you on dibdit.com. Have a wonderful day.